Hey everybody, we're back again. This is week 9.
9.
9. I am tracking this, by the way. So this week, not as much weight loss as we had liked, a half a pound. But this is one thing that I want to show everybody because we just weighed her. This is Wednesday. We weighed in on Monday. And we just weighed her after the workout. It's 3.5 pounds she's down since Monday. So, do I think she's burned, let's see, 3,500 calories and a pound of fat? Multiply that by 3.5. I'm not sure what that is. But no, I don't think she's burned that many calories or created that calorie deficit to hit that. So water weight is a huge issue with weight loss, and we have to be sensitive to that as you are doing this process, because there's certain foods that make you retain more water, and not drinking enough water, your body will start to retain the water from the foods that you're eating. So you have to be sensitive to that stuff and realize that if you're not repeating and doing the same thing over and over again, being religious about your diet, or doing it in a manner that's got the calorie deficit and the same types of foods each day, you can see the swing on the water weight going, up and down. That scale's going like this. So you gotta watch that. It's really important. And she's learning that as she goes. I just try to stress that in the beginning of this journey, because diet is so important with this. The exercises is very important as well. I mean, I like to say you gotta have 100% of both. You can't say it's 80-20. You need 100% of both. But if your diet, you can't out-train a bad diet, number one. If you're not creating calorie deficit, you're just really gonna be struggling with weight loss. And then the third one is, the types of calories you're eating. We're trying to get your body to burn fat efficiently, instead of doing having it burn carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the number one energy source of your body. Then it's fats. Protein is the last thing, because your body does not want to break down proteins. That's what composes of your physical being, is mainly comprised of protein molecules. It does not want to burn that off. So we change the ratios in your macronutrients, your fats, your proteins, and your carbs, so that you can effectively burn fat. And that's stuff that I talk with them about in the beginning, and we try to get the diet in order right away. So she's got some questions today that people have been asking, and I'm gonna give you some answers on that.
So I thought maybe we could just go over the plateau,
Okay.
What happens when you plateau. Is that normal, and how long is the normal plateau, and what can you do to kickstart your weight loss again?
Yeah, so somebody asked about plateauing, and plateaus are real. You can plateau, and it happens with everybody. There's a couple different ways that we change things. We change the mode of exercise that you're doing. So let's say you've been doing a strength training routine and you're not seeing any results as far as strength going up or body transformation. So you can change the type of exercise you're doing. Typically, I'd say 8 weeks with a program. We do 12 weeks with this weight loss program, but I change the exercise, the types of exercises every day. So I keep your body guessing, and I am the intensity levels are changing every day. So that's how we keep the body from making the adaptations. Your body is adapting. That's what a plateau is. Your body adapts to whatever type of rigorous exercise you put it through, or even your diet.
Yeah,
So,
how does that work with your diet? Do you have to change
you still want to keep your calories in the deficit range if you're trying to lose fat, if you're trying to lose body fat, okay? You have to keep it in the deficit range. So you got to cut back the calories. So everybody's basal metabolic rate, that's your metabolism, that's burning calories throughout the day without exercise included. So it's around 2,000 calories. That's what the FDA has based the food pyramid on, right? It's around a 2,000 calorie diet for every human being. So, women's a little bit less than that. Mine is around 1,900. So I personally am gonna take off about 500 calories off that, 400 to 500 per day, to create a calorie deficit so we can get to 3,500 calories and a pound of fat. Okay, we got to create the deficit. So you do it with your diet, and then you do it with your exercise on top of that, and that's how we lose weight. If you're feeling like your diet is plateauing, you can, but the only thing you're going to change really is the macronutrients. You can change your calorie range a little bit, but if you go too low, you're not going to lose weight. You go too high, you're not going to lose weight. So we still want to find your sweet spot of how you're going to, what's going to be effective for losing the weight. Because it's a fine line. You don't want to go too low, you don't want to go too high. Macronutrients, you're changing, the types of carbs you're eating. You always want to be doing proteins as like the foundation. You change the type of carbohydrates you're doing, and changing the levels of fats you're doing, so you can change those ratios up to try to break it, but still keep the calorie deficit in there.
Okay.
So.
And it does work. So don't give up. If you're plateauing, just keep trying.
Yep.
Try a few different things. Make a few different changes.
Another thing that is really crazy, that this is going to destroy the whole calories in, calories out model, is I've had people take a week off, didn't exercise, kept the diet the same, lost 7 pounds. After they've been plateauing and not losing weight for a couple weeks. I said, take a week off. It's not an exact science, but you have to learn how to work with the body and what it's telling you. So
That's good. Yeah.
I've actually had that to happen to 3 people. They've lost 5 to 7 pounds in a week of even not working out. So.
But don't stop working out.
Correct. Well, no. Unless
Like,
I tell you to. If you're plateauing after, you've been doing something for 8 to 16 weeks, I would say definitely take a week off.
Yeah.
And then hit it back again. So sometimes that's all it takes. So, what's the other question?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to give people an opportunity to ask more questions, and then maybe this is something that we can do on a regular basis, so that way we can hit them.
Okay.
Sound good?
So if you got any questions, post on this, and we'll try to get those answered for you, and then we'll update you again next week. So stay tuned. Bye.